Alright, good morning everybody. We are up here in Rocky Gap this morning. We've got an issue with their well pump here. They said the power was in and out several times yesterday. And they said when it came back on, blew a couple of fuses. They replaced them. Tried to restart it, and it blew another fuse. So they want me to check it out, see what's going on before they keep on popping fuses. So we'll see what kind of voltage we got. If I can get to it. 486. 503, 497. Yeah, so they definitely have voltage. Nothing. Ain't got nothing down hole. Alright, well, let's go pop the old well cap off and see what we got out there. Let's see if I can get you guys a halfway decent view of this. Probably not. Get off of there. Alright, black wire goes to ground, red goes to any of my three leads, zero on yellow, zero on black, zero on red. Take my alligator clip off, be sure that the megger is working. Touch them together. Alright, so my megger's working. So we definitely have a problem down hole. I am going to go ahead and check it back to the building as well. So my ground is still connected throughout. We're going to go back toward the building. I've got the wires disconnected in there in the starter. This is black wire. Perfect condition. Yellow wire. Perfect condition. Red wire. Perfect condition. So the problem is definitely down the hole. I can't get the material out of Roanoke, but I am about an hour and 45 minutes from Roanoke. So we'll make a few phone calls and see. Eric was running a service call this morning after he got done with a job interview for a guy. So I don't know. I may just set up and start pulling and let him get through his call. Maybe he can run and get material we need, or he may just want me to run on back and start getting material. Good Lord, Dale, did you get enough fuses? Get in there. That one. one have a thing on it? Oh, yeah, it is blown. Hey, look at that. Could have just looked at it, Mark. In case you guys weren't able to see that, these have a sight window in them that show you if it's blown. If it's black, replace it. If it's white, like that one, it's good. But always good to double check just in case. So they've got a big storage tank up on top of the hill that this fills with a manual float up there to shut it off. And then it's also got a pressure switch, so it's a pressurized system to send water down to the office here. So it's going to get noisy for a minute. Pressure's down 27.5. It should be 38. Are you actually done this time? Oh, hey, look at that. 38 pounds. Where do you think you're going? Lovely. major factor was lack of flow. You can see the screen's supposed to look like that with holes in it. That's just where my finger rubbed on it. But it is completely clogged up all the way throughout. So I'm going to go ahead and do a meg test on it. I know what it's going to say. It's going to tell me it's bad. You got it centered here a little bit. Power on. Testing my red wire. Straight to 0. Testing my yellow wire. Straight to 0. Testing my black wire. Straight to 0. This is my red lead, not attached to anything. Show that the megger works. I'm not going to bother trying to salvage this pump end. It definitely looks like it's been running warm. It's discolored. I'll see if a camera will capture the discoloration in this thing here in just a second. Wipe this thing down a little bit. You guys can see the discoloration. Definitely see it in the motor. Here to here. It's got a bunch of hot spots in it. Really what you want to look for. Let's see if I can find it. There's kind of spot here somewhere. Got a nice rainbow streak in it. That is, that's not it. Well, I know it didn't go away. Hard to see with the light. You can definitely tell it's been generating a ton of heat from lack of water movement. Usually you get that streaking. There it is. I don't know if the camera picks that up or not. Streak right there. This thing is garbage, boat anchor, paperweight, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to break the truck down, clean up my stuff, and get ready to head toward Roanoke, I guess. So we'll touch base with you guys when I get back here. Yeah, well, things didn't quite go as planned on this job. I anticipated coming back Friday, but that was a no-go. Got caught up in traffic, trying to get down to get material. They closed early on Fridays at 3:30, and that was about the time I was leaving after I picked up material. All right. Ooh, man, it's toasty in here. Reset. Power on. Four, 10, 9. Let's go rotate 2 of our leads and see if by chance we're running backwards. It should be moving more water than that. Now let's see what we got out here. Oh yeah, that's much better, much better. That's what we should be doing. All right. Back off. There's over there. This one goes right here. Get yourself up in there. Yeah, well, things didn't quite go as planned on this job. I had anticipated coming back Friday, but that was a no-go. Got caught up in traffic, trying to get down to get material. They closed early on Fridays at 3:30, and that was about the time I was leaving after I picked up material. So you got a little bit of a leak on that valve right there. I guess I should probably address that while I'm here. Otherwise, that joker will be spraying next week. I'll have to come back up here anyway. And turn that one. Y'all seen that, right? That thing just fell right out of there. It wasn't a whole lot holding it on there. Should we go back to here? Probably should. All right. All right. Sweet. Now.
Beautiful stuff.
A little bit of plumbing I had to redo here. I'm going to quote them a new starter. We're going to get rid of that and put an SSP on there, something that's got overload, underload, dry run protection, unbalanced phase, loss of power, all that good stuff to protect that pump. So hopefully we're not doing this next year. around the same time. So I'll get them a quote to do that. I'd really like to put a liner and screens in that well. That thing being 800 foot deep, I don't know if we're going to go for that or not. So. All right, that puts a wrap on this job. Had to fix a little bit of leaking plumbing inside the building. But other than that, leak free now. They're back in water, so everything's good to go. You guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.